Welcome to homework.
Hello students, in this question we have been given different chromosomes from chromosome 1 to 22 including X and Y, and we have been given number of genes and the number of bases in each of the chromosomes, and on the basis of this data we are being asked questions. The first one is, which two chromosomes are out of order? As we know that we arrange the chromosomes on the basis of their size. For example, in this case the chromosome first has the highest size, while the chromosome 22 has the lowest size. So we arrange the chromosomes in order of decreasing size. So the chromosomes which will be out of order will be those chromosomes who do not follow this decreasing order of their size. So there are various instances where there is the size of the chromosomes does not follow the criteria from highest to the lowest, but since we have to mention only two chromosomes, so here the first chromosome which is out of order is chromosome 5, as its size is mentioned as number of bases in millions as 198, while the size of chromosome 4 is 197. So literally it should be lower, but since for 5 it is written as 198, which is greater than the chromosome 4, so this makes it out of order. Chromosome number as 5 as out of order. The second chromosome number which is out of order is chromosome 11, whose size is 148, and for chromosome 10 the size is given as 143. So it does not follow the decreasing order, because for chromosome 11 it should be less than the chromosome 2. So these two chromosomes are out of order because they don't follow the decreasing order of chromosomes from 1 to chromosome number 22. Another question asked is, which chromosome has the greatest proportion of its DNA sequence that encodes proteins? So those chromosomes which has the greatest proportion of DNA sequence which encode proteins, so we have to calculate their ratio, which is number of genes upon number of bases. So the ratio, the chromosomes which have the greatest ratio will have the greatest proportion of its DNA sequence which encode protein. So literally we have to calculate the ratio for each and every chromosome in order to find out which chromosome has the greatest ratio. So the chromosome which has the greatest ratio is chromosome number 19, because the number of genes in chromosome number 19 is 1454, and the number of bases in millions is 72, which makes the ratio highest as 20.19. Another question asked is, which chromosome has the greatest proportion of non-coding sequence? So the chromosome which has the greatest proportion of non-coding sequence will have this ratio as the lowest ratio. So the lowest ratio, the chromosome with lowest ratio is the one excluding X and Y chromosome, is chromosome 22, who has as number of genes as 288 and number of bases in millions as 48, which makes the ratio 6, lowest among the chromosomes from chromosome 1 to chromosome 22. But including X and Y, the lowest ratio, which means that the greatest proportion of non-coding sequence is in case of Y chromosome, which has 231 number of genes and the number of bases 51 million, which makes the ratio 4.53. So these two chromosomes will have the greatest proportion of non-coding sequence. Another question asked is, how much larger is the largest chromosome compared to the smallest? So we are comparing here, I'm comparing here chromosome number 1 to 22. So among the chromosome number 1 to 22, the largest chromosome is chromosome number first, and the smallest is chromosome 22. Sorry, chromosome 21. The chromosome 21 has the size which is in million base pairs as 279 million base pairs, while the chromosome 21 has a size as 45 million base pairs. So the extent by which the largest chromosome is larger than the smallest chromosome, we have to subtract 279 with 45 million, which is equal to 234 million base pairs. So by 234 million base pairs, the largest chromosome, which is chromosome number 1, is the largest as compared to the smallest chromosome, which is chromosome 21. I hope you found the video useful. Thank you.